Okay, let's revise call and bind. We didn't see apply yet. In JavaScript, the call method is used to invoke the function with specified invoke a function with a specified this value and individual arguments. See here we pass this. So before these sessions, we have studied what do we mean by this. I hope you remember. I don't remember exactly the video number, but we have seen this before, right?
Yes.
Now these method call bind, apply work with this. These methods call, bind, apply work with what? This. So you decide what would be the value of this. Now when you say call, it doesn't return anything. Remember that.
Yes.
It doesn't return anything, while bind, can you see, returns the new function.
Yes.
Bind what? Returns new function, and this new function we call. So when you say in JavaScript, the bind method is used to create new function. When called, has its this keyword to set the specific value. So here we set a value of this, whatever it is. Here we set value of this, whatever it is. Here also we set value of this, whatever it is. Right. Now we have seen call, bind. Now in today's session, actually it's not day 42, more days we have covered, right?
Yes.
apl.js, apl01.js, apply. Now what is apply? So when you say apply, first write the code, right?
Yes.
So here I can say function say hello, and to the say hello, to which name I want to say hello and what message I want to say, right? And here we can say console.log. Here we can say console.log. Hey $nm and $msg message, right?
Yes.
Now here I can say it's similar to the call function dot apply. Okay, now let me const. Here I can say const dt is equals to dt so here I can say we already have written this yesterday.
Yes.
In the bind, where we have written say hello.
Call.
Yeah, say hello in the call. So nm we are trying to get from user means this, right?
No.
And
Yes.
msg we are trying to get from the variable name. So here if we can say user, so nm would be extracted from here and this. Now instead of this, sorry, just a minute, nm and msg, here I can say, just a minute, So here dt nm, I can say abc, and apply. Instead of, for this we can pass this dt, and see now, instead of passing separate details, right, instead of passing separate details, I can say, let's run the code first, then you will get to know. Ddd greet or say hello dot apply. Like this, and let's try to run the project. Now here if you see, okay, day 41, we are in a day 42, cd day 42, node apl01. Can you see hey ee over here, hey ee, see here, hey name is what, this ee, and here you can say ddd. If you see here, we didn't use this person object.
Yes.
So here if you see, now this is the same, I'm telling you, call and apply are same. What I'm saying, call and apply are exactly same. So presently we didn't use this over here, but if you want to extract this nm from this dot nm, right, this dot nm, now this abc would be getting printed. See carefully, can you see, hey abc ddd, right? So if you remove this, here you can say this eee would be getting printed. So call and apply are same, only difference you can see over here is an array.
Yes.
So here to the apply you pass array, here you don't pass array, and here you straight away pass comma separated arguments like this,
Yes.
comma separated arguments like this, correct? But in the
Yes.
apply you pass an array, and this is same. So deliberately I didn't use this over here, just to show you. So this nm can be extracted from this dt if you pass it, otherwise you can remove it, then this eee would be considered, right?
Yes.
This argument would be getting considered. If you write this over here, then this nm would be getting considered. Now what if I write this over here, what will happen? Can you tell me what will happen?
No, sir. For this argument is apply only first.
This only first here, why?
Yes.
Why? What's the reason? What would be the answer? What would be the output?
Only print E.
It will only print eee, right?
Yes.
And what about this? What will print for this?
Not print for this.
What it will print?
Undefined.
Oh, correct. See now, can you see, hey eee undefined,
Yes.
correct? Eee and undefined.
Yes.
So whenever you say call apply are same, only difference is an array. About this we have seen this is same. There is no difference
Yes.
in this the concept of this is same. I just shown you when you say this dot nm, the concept of this is same, but only difference is in this array.
Yes.
Correct? Okay,
Yes.
let's write it into the document. Apply. Now in JavaScript, here you can say apply. Okay. In JavaScript, apply method is used to invoke the function with a given this value, right? And an array or array like object of arguments. Array, this statement is very important. Array or array like object arguments. So the apply method is similar to the call method. Apply method is similar to the call method, but instead of passing arguments individually, you pass an array, right? Instead of passing individually, you pass what? Array. So here is the basic syntax for apply, and the parameters are this. These are nothing but this, and the array of the arguments, and whatever array of the arguments you have, right? Now example. So this is our example, right? Hello?
Yes, sir.
You got it?
Yes, sir.
Use cases similar to the call only.
Call.
So here you can say use cases. How we have written use cases is above. Okay, like this. The apply method is particularly useful when the number of arguments or their values is not known in advance and you want to pass them dynamically as an array. It is often used in the scenarios. It is often used in the scenarios like calling functions with the variable number of arguments, or when working with the function that expect an array of arguments. This is what call, bind, and apply.
Apply.
Just go through it once.
Yes, sir.
Call, bind, apply.
Apply.
So let's have the difference table.
Yes.
Point, we can say differentiating point h1, h1 or what?
It is H2.
H1. This is h1.
H.
So difference, call, bind, apply. Differentiating point, we can say syntax. First point. Use case, second point. Third point, immediate or immediate invocation.
Yes.
Immediate invocation, return value, function execution, example, usages. So here, point for call, call and apply are similar. Bind is little different. Okay. So call would be function syntax would be something like this. For the apply, there is an array.
Yes.
And for the bind, syntax of bind and call is same, right?
Same.
Use case used when passing arguments individually.
Yes.
Used when passing arguments dynamically. Used when passing arguments as an array dynamically. You don't know exactly how many arguments you need to pass. In that case, you can pass an array.
Yes.
Used when creating a bound function with the preset context and the optional arguments. Immediate invocation. Yes. Immediately invoked. No. It is not immediately invoked. It returns a
Yes.
function.
Yes.
And that function you need to call. So immediately it returns the result of the function, returns the result of the
Set
function,
of function.
right? It returns the new function.
Function. And then call.
It returns the new function with the specified this value and partially applied arguments. So here you can say immediate, this is immediate, and call is a deferred one, means returns a new function without invoking it. Meaning of this is returns a new function without invoking it. Right? Now example, let's get a smaller version of the example. Greet.call, greet.apply, and it would be something like this: const bound greet.
Yes.
So when you are going to use this, one of the use cases that we already have seen, but writing it into the tabular form, borrowing methods, explicit setting, function augmentation, dynamic argument passing, function invocation with array of arguments, creating the function with the preset contexts. This is the difference between this is what the difference between call, apply and bind. Correct?
Yes.
Any question?
No, sir.
Go through it once.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay. Let's move ahead with next point in the JS. So this is all about what you can say. Okay.
Object.
This is all about objects. We have seen basic objects, other things,
Yes.
right?
Yes, sir.
So this is nothing but what? The objects. So array, we have seen multidimensional arrays and other pointers. I'm sorry. Loops we have seen. Conditional statements also we have seen in detail.
Yes.
Loops also we have seen in detail. Arrays, operators. Now in the arrays, some important things are remaining. You can say set, map in JavaScript. Generally we learn this thing in JS,
Yes.
right? So I want to cover that part also. Set map. So here I will write it. Page. So this is under the data types only, right? But
Yes.
set and map,
Map.
we will see that parts as well.
Yes.
Now under the objects, we can see few more things, right? So here I can say, or just let me stop this recording here itself.